Well, good morning. Sunday morning. No, it's not Sunday. It's Monday. Good Monday morning. Um, got quite a bit of snow last night. I'll try to insert some pictures if I think of it. They canceled school. Pretty much everything's shut down in the province. It's 10 o'clock. Just been kind of had a rough night last night, so I've just kind of been lazing around this morning. I decided to get up, wash the dishes. There's just that dish there soaking. I'll do that up in a little bit. Making myself some sausage and eggs right now for breakfast. And I think tonight for supper I'm going to make club sandwiches, so later on I'll cook up the bacon. I already have chicken from the other day that's in the freezer, which I have to take out. I don't even know if you guys would be able to see how much snow there is. No, you're not going to be able to see, but behind the car, it's higher than the car, so quite a bit of snow. Right, I'm going to go find that chicken and I'll be back. Alright, that was the chicken from the rotisserie chicken that I had the other day. Just leave that in the sink, let that thaw, make some bacon. I have little bitty tomatoes. I don't have actual big tomatoes, but I'm pretty much the only one that eats them anyways. And there's lettuce, so. I still didn't wash this wall here. I've been slowly working on a meal plan for March. I just figured I'll wing it for the rest of February because there's only 3 days left till the end of the day, the end of the month. Payday's on Friday, but I don't think we have to rush out and get anything. We pretty well are stocked up. I do have to, my mom's she always gives me and my sister a little bit of money towards the kids' birthdays. So, she'll be giving me that this week sometime, probably Tuesday. And I'll go and pick up some stuff that we need, like, Walmart has hot dogs. There's like a 24 pack for $5. I'll probably pick up 2 packs of those, some hot dog buns. I want to average it out and see if it's cheaper for me to make a veggie tray, because I have the tray here. I would just have to buy 4 different kinds of vegetables and that ranch dip that I like. And then we would just have to purchase a veggie fruit tray. I'm going to get some pop and chips and juice. And then the treat bags, I'm keeping it simple because those can actually cost the most money, getting all different kinds of things for treat bags. So I'm just going to keep it simple. And yeah, so I'm going to get that planned out because his birthday, we're going to have it, his birthday's the 7th, but we're going to have it on the 10th. Celebrate it on the 10th, so. Anyways, I'm going to go get my breakfast ready, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I was also thinking, if you guys want to send him a birthday card, let me know and I'll give you my address. Just a cute little, birthday card, and by no means do you have to. Just if you want to, I'm sure he would love getting mail for the week of his birthday, so he likes getting mail. Doesn't get too much of it. He gets bank statements, and sometimes he gets Lego books, but I think they said, I meant to contact them because they had said that because he was 12 or something. I'm like, he's only 9, but I don't think I contacted them to let them know. So he used to get Lego magazines, but other than that, he doesn't get really anything in the mail, so I think a birthday card will make him super happy. Alright, so if you guys want to do that, just let me know and I'll send you guys my address. Alright, I'm done cooking my breakfast. Here it is. Got my coffee. Got some watermelon, little pieces of sausages, some cucumber and tomato, and 2 eggs. So I'm going to go eat that and then see what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Alright, so it's 12 o'clock, and I know I just ate not that long ago, but kind of hungry again. I made 2 hot dogs. I took them out for Riley, but he ended up making himself a peanut butter and jam sandwich. And I have some onion rings cooking in there. I just put the hot dogs in the oven. They cooked up. They were nice and big, and then I took them out and they shrunk. But I do have hot dog buns in the deep freeze. I just didn't feel like taking them out, so I just cut the hot dogs and put them on a hamburger bun. There's ketchup, relish, mustard, and I put a little bit of that queso cheese on top. So I'm just waiting for the onion rings, and then I'm going to go and finish up my meal plan. I started a little bit. This is just, today he had peanut butter and jam sandwich, and for supper I'm making clubs and fries, which later on I got to cook the bacon up for. Tomorrow for school, there's 2 bits left of like a sub bun, so I'm going to make him a sub with that. And then I'm going to probably make pizza unless I change my mind. And then Wednesday he'll have pizza for lunch and tacos for supper. And I'll obviously try to incorporate some vegetables in there. Thursday, not sure what we're going to do, probably fajitas or something. And yeah, so then Friday begins the first of the March. So that's really what I'm working on right now. So I'm going to go eat and I'll be back. I hear a birdie. Oh, there he is. Oh. There we go. Some onions and a hamburger hot dog. That's what we'll call it, and a Pepsi. Oh, and I also added some cucumbers. I'm having one of those days where nothing is filling me up. I mean, I was a little bit full from breakfast, but I don't know. I'm just hungry all the time. So, well, not all the time, just today. Last night I didn't have a very good sleep at all. Jay was snoring. I had to, since he had the seizure, I brought the bed out here, and because I like to sleep on the couch. So yeah, like I was saying, I moved the bed out here, but I think it stresses me out more than anything. He snores so loud at night, and it drives me absolutely up the wall. I like to sleep on the couch. It's just better on my back. I haven't really had any back problems since sleeping on the couch, so that's just where I stay. And last night he was snoring so loud that I had to go into, I had moved I had a chair over there, I moved it into our bedroom, and that's where I went and I slept last night. And then Riley was up a bunch of times, which never happens. Usually he goes to bed and he's out for the night. Here comes trouble. He's usually out for the night, so I don't know what his problem was. Just, he got up once and he had to use the bathroom, and then he got up another time. Like, he had fell asleep for a few minutes in between, but I see you, bacon. You're not having my lunch. Oh, just a second. The phone's ringing. Anyways, so, like I was saying, I slept in there. It's not a big chair, and my neck is killing me today. I don't think I'm doing anything overproductive, although I feel lazy when I don't do anything. I really, really do, so it's very hard for me to sit still and not do anything around the house. But I did do up the dishes. I have the other dishes to do, and obviously I cooked lunch, and I'm going to cook supper. The basic things, but for the most part, I'm just going to sit here I got my computer, I'm just playing my game, but just working on, this was the inventory from my freezer the other day, and I started a book where every month I'm going to write down, like, these were the February meals, the ones that have the X's I didn't make. Spaghetti, there's still time to make spaghetti before the end of the month, so I might make that. And then this here, I'm just kind of separating, going through my list that I made for the freezer and writing down the veggies, just so it's a little easier for me to look at when it comes time to making meals. So I want to show you guys, I'll show you guys this. This is like the rough copy. I was just writing things down really quick. It's really sloppy, but once I get my other list made up, I'll come back and show you guys kind of what I got so that you guys can kind of give me some ideas of things that you guys like to make with whatever it is that I have. So I'm gonna go eat and I'll be back. The blower's finally back. I think he'd blow it like somewhere else other than over top of the house. Anyways, I want to cook some bacon and get the club sandwiches going for supper. Alright, it's 4:30 and I thought originally Riley was going to stay next door because I was just talking to my mom and she said he had come down and asked when supper was ready, so I figured he was staying there, but he probably remembered that I was making club sandwiches for supper, so he just called and said he was on his way over, which is fine. I just didn't make any french fries or anything, so I got this on high just to heat it up and then I'm going to turn it down. I usually do them in the oven, but I will do them in the grease for tonight, and I'll make his club and he can have some fries, and we're gonna try to eat up the rest of this watermelon. There's only 5 pieces left. I think we can do it. Get that finished up. I think there's 4 cupcakes left, so for their like little mini ones, so Riley will probably have 2 and I'll have 2, and that'll finish that up and get that off the counter. I'm gonna have to take out another loaf of bread because we're gonna be running low on that. I have my bacon cooked up here. This was the chicken from that rotisserie chicken that I bought the other day. And I'm just kind of plating up some lettuce, and I'm going to cut up some tomato and the bacon, and that will be ready for me to assemble the clubs. And I washed my lettuce like a while back. Some of it's obviously starting to go bad, but it's been in here for a couple weeks now. So that lasted quite a while. If I would have put ice cubes and that in there, it probably would have lasted a little longer. Some of it's bad, but a lot of it's still good. I'll just give this stuff here a good wash and throw this little pile here out. So yeah, I got the coleslaw ready to go. Riley might have some coleslaw, I'm not sure. Got a couple dishes to wash. These ones here need to be put away. This was all the grease. There was that's a little bit of white here. That was the grease that was in here. This is all, ow, it's hot. It's all the grease that come off the bacon. There's a lot of fat on that Carver's bacon, I think it's called. I don't think I'm going to buy that again. I bought it when it first came out. They had them on for $1. We'd bought a bunch of them. And I should have known then that it was mostly fat on the bacon. So this is what it looks like, but very, very fatty. But the good thing is I have some bacon grease, so when I make my cabbage and sausage, I will have lots of bacon grease or bacon fat and whatever else I decide to use that for. Anyways, I'm going to go. This is going to start boiling, getting hot soon. Got a hiccup, sorry. I'm going to finish assembling this, and he should be walking through the door any minute now, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to show you guys. Oh, my son rearranged the porch. This got to be shoveled. I'm out in sock feet, not even sock feet, bare feet. Behind here, it was up over the car a while ago, and the plow, or the blower, just got my foot full of snow, came back. I just want to see this side of the car. I did a pretty good job. I'm going to come out after supper and shovel that, for the most part. Just, it's cold. Cold on the feet. Shovel most of it, but he did an awesome job. That's freaking awesome. So my dad would have ended up coming over with the snowblower, but I'll just go later and move that little bit of stuff there. And change of plans. Riley's not coming home for supper. I was waiting, looking out the window for him, and I was like, okay, it's been like 25 minutes. So I called, I was like, are you coming home? He's like, no, I think I'm going to stay here. I'm like, well, you could have told me. because I just went and made a bunch of French fries. So he's like, well, I could have it tomorrow. French fries aren't going to be good tomorrow, so. Anyways, we'll have a bunch of French fries. So that's that. It's still kind of snowing. The wind's blowing a little bit. It's not like overly cold or nothing, but it's still kind of chilly. So yeah, I'm going to go finish cooking my French fries and I'll show you guys my plate. Alright, so their supper's all ready. This is huge, so I don't know if I'm going to eat both of them, but there's a up-close picture of it. There's bottom layer has lettuce and tomato, and the top layer has chicken and bacon. And then I put some green onions on top of the coleslaw. I wanted some cucumbers and a couple of French fries. Alright. I am eating a Tum. I don't know where the kitties went. They were just here. I gotta put my mitts on. It's kind of windy. I'm just in my pajamas. I'm gonna shovel as much as I can. The plow did a pretty darn good job, or the blower, I should say, did a pretty good job at blowing the snow. Oh, it's windy over here. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can turn the light on. There, that's a little better. If I can kind of show you guys, it's windy, but it's not very cold. You guys might not be able to hear me though. He cut this out, which is awesome because the snow was literally up past the car. And he cut out over here. This was all, he cut all this out, so he did a pretty good job. There's still quite a bit of snow on the road, like this big pile here, but he was over kind of in the ditch, and when I stand next to this, I have to reach up. That's how high it is. That's the bank across the road at my place. So it is definitely higher than what I am. So, oh goodness, I almost fell. So he's probably leaving that there for the plow to come and get, but I backed out and drove in a couple times, and it is actually pretty cold, but I'm just going to shovel all this a little bit and over by the door, and probably just this little bit out here, because yesterday I was almost to this pole. I had all this shoveled out, but it snowed quite a bit. Anyways, I'm going to quit my yapping, put you guys away, get the shoveling. It's a lot nicer over here beside the car, but yeah, I can't stay by the car all night. I'm going to get this done quickly as possible. And, oh, you guys can't see, but over there's, because he blows, which is stupid, okay? This is the side of the road that has all the power lines and that, and when he comes up, instead of blowing it across the road, where there's a big field, he blows it to this side, hitting all the power lines, and I just don't understand it. But anyways, I'm gonna go get my mitts on before I freeze to death and get this done as quickly as possible. Probably sound a little bit out of breath, but I just shoveled out this window. I went and I had to put on some heavier pants because it was cold. I know I sound probably like a cow breathing right now, but it was a lot of work, a lot of snow. My son did. It was right up to the brim here, and this is the roof. That's the roof to the porch. This is the roof to the house. You can see the satellite, so I don't know how many feet in the air I am, but I'm flush with the roof. And there's the kitties in the house, nice and warm. So yeah, I got this shoveled out. Obviously, I'm still standing on quite a bit of snow. It's still snowing. I'm standing up and my car's down there, so that should tell you how much snow there is here. Whoa. Okay. Let me back up a bit here. Oh. So I got it shoveled out. Obviously, it's not perfect. I wish I had a snow blower because I'd make a trail in and blow all this out, so. But I don't. All I have is manpower right now, so that's what I'm going to use. And of course, my pant legs are going up. Somewhere over there is a pole.